Okay, today's lesson is for Wednesday, December 14th, 2011. Today we're going to be doing a couple of things. It's going to be dependent on whether you did your homework or not. So the homework was to collect 10 pictures from magazines at home that were good examples of convection, conduction, or radiation. Those are three examples of heat transfer that we discussed yesterday in our notes. And if you brought those 10 pictures, you'll be working with other people who also brought their homework into class. And you're going to be making a collage. We're basically going to take some butcher paper, trifold it, and divide the pictures into those three different types of heat transfer. You'll glue them on, and hopefully you'll have a finished product for me by the end of the period. Those of you who did not bring in your homework will be working on an alternate assignment, since you cannot participate on the assignment that we had planned for doing today. And you'll be getting on the computer, and you're going to log into the Cinch Science website. You'll click on this link right over here, and when you click on that link, remember you'll need your username and password. If it doesn't take you straight to this website, remember that our school system for the internet actually blocks it initially, so you have to go to Google and put in your username and password there, and then come to the Cinch Science website. From here, though, you'll go ahead and log in, and when you log in, it'll take you to this screen. Now, the reading assignment that you're going to be responsible is right here, so you'll go ahead and click on that. And when it opens up the reading assignment, you'll be reading through it, obviously, and then answering some review questions at the end. Remember, when you answer these review questions, it's important that you save the file and submit it. So we'll go ahead and scroll down. Remember, you can create discussions, highlight things, and that sort of thing. But we'll go ahead and scroll down here to the bottom. And the review questions that you'll be responsible for are right here. And you're going to be doing 1 through 15. Again, there are spaces for you to input your answers. I want complete answers. When you're done entering your answer choices, if you scroll to the very bottom, you can save it and send it to the teacher, and I'll get an email with your responses, and I can go ahead and give you a grade for that. Really important that you finish this in class today. So if you're not one of the people working on a collage, you have to get through these 15 questions, okay? The other thing that you're going to be responsible for, if we go ahead and go back to this main Cinch Science page, and this goes for everybody, we are going to have a very easy, short quiz on some of the basic concepts that we went over in the notes. And just to make sure that you have an idea of what's going to be on the quiz, if you go down here to the bottom of the screen, you'll see that you can scroll back and forth with these arrows on this little bar down here. You're going to want to click on the study guide. And when you click on study guide, it will open up your study guide here momentarily. And this study guide basically goes through some of the key vocabulary that were covered. If there's a vocabulary word that wasn't covered in the notes, then it probably won't show up on the quiz. But everything else is free game, so make sure that you go through and take a look at this quiz. I'm going to be pulling definitions from this matching section here, from the different symbols here, and then finally this example at the end that deals with conduction, convection, and radiation. Okay, so make sure that you do take a look at the study guide. I want you to complete it and bring it back tomorrow as homework. If you're not able to access the internet at home, then it's going to be important, obviously, that you get a copy of this before you leave. Those of you who do have access to the internet, all I expect you to do is bring in a sheet of paper with your answers on it. That's going to go ahead and conclude today's lesson. If you have any questions, make sure you address those before you leave today. Again, 2 different assignments. Those of you who brought in your homework will be doing a collage. Those of you who didn't will be working on the review questions, 1 through 15 from this reading assignment. And again, everybody is responsible for making sure that they're ready for that very short, easy quiz tomorrow. So make sure you're good on the definitions, make sure you're good on the concepts that we discussed in notes and that you'll see in this reading. And that's going to be it for today.